watch for this small detail on your banknote because it's the smallest thing typically that's going to allow your banknote to sell for a lot of money. Without any further ado, let's just hop right into this video. So up first, we have a $20 bill. Now, when you're looking at the front of the bill, do you see anything that's actually wrong with it? To the average eye, nobody's really going to notice, and that's why it is in a pretty beat up condition. It got the very fine 30 grade. Well, it took some time before someone noticed that the seal on the right hand side of the bill is actually missing. That's right. So where you see the big, large spelled out 20, there is typically a green seal in that location. During the printing process, somehow that seal did not get laid on top of the bill. As you can see on the back, PMG designates this as a treasury overprint missing, and that's why someone was able to turn this $20 bill into $114. Now, if the condition was better, it would have sold for a lot more money. This $10 bill from 1950 is what we call a butterfly fold air, and that's because of the design of this air. During the printing production, this area of the bill was folded over and then printed on top of, and then someone, once they got the bill out of circulation, they unfolded the bill, and you could see this area is just white because there was no ink that got in this area. Whenever I see banknotes that are a lower grade, like this one at a very fine 30, that means there's a lot of folds on this bill. It tells us that this banknote was out in circulation before someone pulled it and put it in their collection. You can find banknotes like this out in circulation, whether old or new. Someone turned this $10 bill into $192. When you're looking at the back of this 1974 $1 bill, you'd have no reason to believe it sold for $216 until you've turned it over to the front and noticed something was a bit odd. So typically the green seal is on the right and the black seal is on the left, but this bill has an inverted overprint error. So during the printing production, the back of the bill is the first print. The second print is the first print here that you see printed normally. Then the third and final print is what you see here that's upside down, which is the overprint. Keep your eyes peeled if you come across a bill with an inverted overprint error like this, because it's going to be worth a good amount of money, just like this one that sold for $216. This $20 bill is missing the seal on the left and both of the serial numbers. So this is a huge quality control mistake that a quality control manager completely missed. Typically, if this is going on in the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and someone catches this, what they'll do is they'll destroy the sheet, produce a new sheet of bills with a star at the end of the serial number. This example was out in circulation for quite some time before someone noticed it because it does have that 35 PPQ grade. PPQ just means premium paper quality. Someone was able to turn this $20 bill into $384. The back of this 1988 $1 bill is normal. Remember, it's the first print, and when you flip the bill over to the front, the entire second print is doubled here. Then the third and final print, which is the overprint, was printed like normal. You can see there is a designation that says doubled face print error. It is a bit blurry when you look at it. It can get you a little bit dizzy, at least for me when I'm looking at this. Such a cool error that brings a lot of money. Again, a lower grade at a very fine 35, and that's why it sold for $780. If it was to have graded higher, it would have sold for a lot more money. $900 for this $100 bill. And the first thing you might notice is, one, there's a lot of folds, especially down the center of the bill, which detracts from its eye appeal because there is some ink that is missing in that area. And then also on the back bottom right, you're going to see some stamp ink there. It's a little bit of blue ink. That does again detract from the value. However, there's an error on this bill, but it is hard to really tell, so you have to pay close attention. Now let's look at the serial numbers very closely. So the first digit on both serial numbers, the top left and top right, they should be identical, but the first digit is a 1, the second digit is a 5, and the third digit is a 6 at the bottom right, and it's a 2 at the top left. So this is what we call a mismatched serial number error. We like these because not many people know what to look for on them, and if you have this bill, you want to make sure that you contact a rare paper money expert so you can get the full value of your bill. What you can do is you can go to a few coin shops and get the opinion of multiple people. That way you know you're getting the true value of something like this. Or if you don't really have anyone around you, we offer an exclusive Coin Value Club community that I'm a part of and my team, and you can send us photos and we'll let you know how much your bill or coin is worth. So this last one is really cool. So this is a genuine $2 bill, and not only is it a $2 bill, but it's a legal tender note. Technically, today you could bring this $2 bill to a store and spend it. However, that would be a big mistake because this $2 bill has much more collector value than just $2. Actually, it sold for $1,800, and here's why. First of all, it's a star note, and you can see the condition's not that good. It's a very fine 20, a lot of damage, a lot of dirt going on here. But the biggest reason is that this is a no backplate number variety of this bill. So there's a lot of these banknotes that were produced, and for whatever reason, they did not get a backplate number, which is a big deal when it comes to this note. Because it's a no backplate number 1928 $2 legal tender note, it sold for $1,800. If you enjoyed this video, then smash that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.